So this is Kanister's deck, sort of. There's a few changes, but I really want another land in. Maybe I just have to cut the second time warp, which is sort of sad. I also don't really love these Ice Fangs. I think they're kind of not very good. Like, you need a critical mass of stuff to flicker with Yorion, but I'm not sure. I kind of wonder if Wall Bones is better, or Wall Blossom is better than Ice Fang in this deck. The reason I bring that up is mainly, I'm not sure that I want to fetch these snow lands all too often. You have to get 3 snow lands out. That's just so many basics to get out before, like, doing the thing, you know? Tommy has the exact same mana base and doesn't play Ice Fang. It's kind of funny. Puddle, Murktide. Okay, I guess that's fair. Murktide Insurance is actually kind of a big deal. You're kind of colded to it in this configuration. Like, you have Solitude, sure, but, I mean, there's only 4 Solitudes in the deck. Alright. I think I'm gonna play 4th Charmaw in the sideboard. I'm going to... play 1 less Fury. Or, actually, I guess... just killing them's also an answer. It's not that easy to always just kill them, if that makes sense, I think. I don't think always just killing them is always that easy. Yeah, I don't... this deck is not really a kill people deck, you know? Alright, I think I'll just play the 3 Furies main and probably... maybe I should just cut the second time warp and just only play 1. It's kind of weird, but... kind of feels right. Build your deck better then? I don't know, like, that's... that seems kind of weird to say it like that. What's up, Ross? Yeah, I'm gonna cut 1 time warp then, and probably add a land. I added a wooded foothills. Seems like I should add... I add the last... or the 3rd hills. Play Saga's deck. You know, coming into someone's stream and telling them what deck to play is not really how you should do it. Alright, 3 Fluster, 2 Veto, 3 Endurance, 4 Charmaw, 2 Blossom Calm. Tommy actually had 4 Force Negation, 2 Fluster Storm. You could also, like, make a case for Mystical Dispute, although Mystical Dispute doesn't counter the, doesn't counter Crashing Footfalls very effectively, so I think that's the reason not to play it. I think Fluster Storm makes sense because it is good versus Footfalls and Live Again. And Veto's fine. I think Abundant Harvest is, like, kind of meh, honestly, which is why I'm not going to play it. And then I'm just going to add the land, which is the 3rd Foothills, cutting the 2nd time warp. One issue these decks have is sometimes it's, like, kind of easy to just flood out on the lands because Wrenn plussing on a bunch of lands doesn't really do much. You only have 2 cyclers in your deck, and you often fetch those lands because they make your mana work. So... I could also play a single Tranquil Thicket, but that's a lot of mana commitment. Maybe I should just play single Tranquil Thicket. Maybe Tranquil Thicket is Abundant Harvest, but better. Tranquil Thicket chat? Any Tranquil Thicketers? Singleton Fire Ice? I don't think you need that. I mean, Fire Ice is obviously a good card, but I'm not sure you actually need it. Maybe it's better than Lightning Helix, I don't know. I think Lightning Helix is just... Matt, I'm pretty anti-Waterlogged Grove in this type of deck. Because, like, the issue is that you don't actually want to use your land drop to draw a card. Because then that leads to, like, weird bottlenecks. Well, Janky, the problem is you basically always fetch the Triomes because of how your mana works. So, like, the Triomes don't actually work. Like, costing 2 mana to cycle land is so much. That's why I'm thinking Tranquil Thicket is probably the best one. I could also see Tranquil Thicket being awful, but I'm just thinking about it now before I decide. You like a spell that lets me play Omnath a turn early? I mean, there's 4 Utopia Sprawl, which is effectively 3 in a 60-card deck. It's not exactly the same, but it's pretty damn close that I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, I'm basically thinking about a Tranquil Thicket. I would never... I do not want to play Pentad Prism. I also don't want to play Growth Spiral because I don't think your land count's high enough for that. Matt, I don't... Waterlog... The damage matters from Waterlogged Grove and etc. Like, here, I think especially, I would much rather have Tranquil Thicket. But maybe the answer is I'm not allowed to play those. Like, period. Sylvan Caryatid? That's really not very good, I think. I mean, Tranquil Thicket is not a bad cycling land. It's like the best of the cycling lands, to be fair, right? Alright, I think I'm just gonna run this, even though, like, obviously this might be wrong. Or rather, I don't think it's necessarily wrong, but it's I guess it just kind of is what it is. Yeah, I decided that I am not allowed to do any of that, essentially. Wow, this is actually above my limit by 5 tickets. That's really funny. But we can take care of that real quick. Alright, I have a solution. It's because the Fluster Storms I wanted are the most expensive ones. Fluster Storms really expensive. Jeez. Right. Yep, now I'm right below it. Not optimal? Something like that, I guess. Anyways, sound check, everyone. Sounds fine. Yeah, there's 5 snow basics. They're right here. There are 5 snow basics. There's plenty. Basically, your other fetch lands basically never fetch basics. That's why I'm not like the biggest fan of Ice Fang, but I think it probably is just like kind of just is what it is. And I think more often you just flicker Eternal Witness anyways, so it's like kind of whatevs. Also, if you're new to the stream, thanks for being here. We're going to be fundraising this entire month for ACS, exclamation ACS, if you want to know how to support it. All subs, you know, bits, cheers, whatever, you name it, coaching sessions, they all go towards it. So check all that stuff out. Only for this month, though. Modern Yorion. Waiting for the deck. I guess I should export this to CBL as well. This is definitely a Yorion Pile. There's like not really a better way to describe it. Yeah, we do. Let me get the deck list in. Yeah, this music rules. OC Remix and Tetrarino are some of my favorite playlists. Where did I put that file? Okay, for some reason, when it goes up there, it gets all messed up, so you have to put it down here and resave, and then like the import. I don't know why it puts the sideboard at the top, it's just kind of weird. And like causes problems, essentially. Styx? I don't listen to Styx, or... I mean, I do listen to Weird Al occasionally, but never Styx. Alright, gonna run a prediction for the first match. Will I win the first match? Alright, 2 minutes to get your bets in if you like voting. What do I have against Styx? Nothing, I just don't listen to it. I don't listen to that much music when I'm not streaming it, actually. Like, I basically don't listen to music when I'm not streaming. Yeah, this deck looks sweet. It's a kanister deck, so, you know. I don't need QPs. I'm at like 1 million QPs. Never played this deck before, but it seems pretty obvious what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to just like, let me pull it up again. You're supposed to just accrue value with like Eternal Witness, like play your stuff out, play your removal spells. You know, and just Yorion is the end game, but Eternal Witness plus Time Warp plus Ephemerate is actually infinite turns. You're not a fan of the value piles? Well, I mean, that's reasonable. Yo, JW, welcome back! 8 months of resub. Moldrifter. Do we think our opponent has Moldrifter in their deck? Alright, well, this hand's great. Oh, did I put the wrong Hollow Fountain in? Shit. I don't like this Hollow Fountain, but whatever. It's too late now. I basically always use OG. But, oh well. It's all of you. My opponent's either living end, alright, their team or living end then. So the card that actually matters the most in this matchup is Teferi, Time Raveler in game 1. I don't have that in my hand obviously, but the prismatic endings are pretty dead too, which is unfortunate, but just hope to not be dead soon, but you know, is what it is. Fairies don't really do anything, but I think probably what I'm supposed to do is just cycle my abundant growth onto that land and hope to draw like Utopia Sprawl. Fury's not bad, it at least... well... oh shit. Am I supposed to just like blank Fury and put it into my graveyard? And just hope? I think maybe I'm supposed to do that, actually. Which is kind of crazy. Because they're so likely to have a Cascade spell next turn, I think. This looks goofy as hell, but then if you think about it, I think it actually... it turns out to be correct pretty often. Because I can't really just let them have, like, 4 creatures uncontested, especially those. I mean, I'm probably going to lose anyways because of how the draws have lined up, but, you know. Yeah, we're kind of fucked. But get one of those out. Kind of just hope to draw another Fury, I guess. That's a turn late. See, block here, 4, 8, 10. So I'm not dead yet. Means I'm probably supposed to this name like name red. Play iteration. Not really good enough, I think. But off 1, 2, 3, 4 off that, so this could be like a gain. Or maybe I should just play this. Oh no, I have to. Yeah. I'm just gonna trade Fury for Street Wraith if they let me. I think that's just like what I have to do. I'm gonna hope the Omnath is good enough. That sucks. I think Omnath might have been good enough actually, but you know, it sucks. I definitely would have attacked with that one. I think it's just worth, like... I think it's just worth forcing the issue, rather, is how I would put it. Maybe they just randomly choose the living end again? That seems like... Alright, let's... that. Okay. Alright, is that good enough? Actually, I guess the question is, am I going to regret not fetching a Snowland? Maybe I will. I think I will, actually. Shit. If this was a Snowland, yeah. Actually, I think that was a punt, then. A way to get out of this. Alright, I guess here's what has to happen. I say go, and I have to draw a good card off the top. I just have to block and Helix. But if this had been that, I could block your Helix that. I'd be at 11, take 8, go to 3. We could, but I'm just dead if I ending for 4, right? Like, I don't know. It seems like I'm dead if I do that, right? What am I missing? Is that somehow not lethal? Ending, chump, take 6. Oh, maybe that's better. Okay, well. So I can put Yorion to hand and then die. Oh, sucks, but probably could have played that better. I think I actually would have been fine without the grief as well, but, you know. The grief actually KO'd me there. Lightning Bolt's not very good versus them. Like, removal in general is not that great versus them, I think, so... I guess I'll leave in Helix because it randomly wins races, but... it's just the mana requirements in this deck are pretty fierce, so you generally want to get... I mean, I guess I could have fetched 2 Forest because they were both fun and growth. Maybe that was better, yeah. I don't think I ever will get to the Time Warp thing versus them, so that's probably just not the battle I want to fight. Yeah, I think maybe fetching the fetching the Stomping Ground was wrong, then fetching the Raglan Triumph was definitely wrong. So, just kind of errors that I realize in retrospect. Just fine. You live, you learn. You hopefully don't do it again. I really wish I had drawn Teferi there. That would have been pretty good. Actually, I guess since they were in the play, they would have just gone underneath my Teferi anyway, so it didn't matter. I'm gonna see... see what the list for that Living End deck looks like, actually. There's been a few versions of that deck floating about. I guess once we saw Grief Street Wraith, it means they don't have like the weird Altua version that I've seen. Right, well. I didn't come here to mulligan this hand, correct? So, I don't think Living End tends to play Blood Moon because I don't think they can. So, good things to think about. Alright, now we're in business, chat. What's the best deck? It's kind of unclear, I think. And an adjacent human. Good question, though. I think it's unclear what the best deck is. So the thing I'm worried about them doing, if I just cast my Teferi here, is if they just counter it and... Suppose they have Mystical Dispute, which is pretty commonly played in that deck. It ends up not great for me if they have Mystical Dispute. So I think what you should actually do is just play your land, say go, and just fetch end step. And just, like, veto their thing. Like, they'll probably go for it, you veto... And then you untap Slam Teferi, and then it's like so hard for them to do what they want to do, you know? Yeah, our opponent's Living End. I think I'm just going to discard the Foothills. Teferi's unfair. We're not even going to play a Teferi for a while. Don't worry about it. This song's a banger. There are no force negations in my deck, so nice post, I guess. Like, there's literally no force negations in my deck. Azax. Yo, if y'all are gonna spam that, can't you, like, at least donate to the fundraiser instead? Instead of spamming that shit? Fairyfoot's veto is just rude, yeah. I mean, it meant I was going to get to do what I wanted, so it's kind of gas. What is blue? Blue decks, like blue mid-range decks. Alright. That ended that game, because I just sat there doing nothing. I guess I had the Wrenn... Tapping the Wrenn on turn 2 actually tied my entire hand together, didn't it? I'm pretty satisfied sideboarding like this, I think. Like, these cards don't really do anything. Yeah, Wrenn Emblem's, like, pretty rude. So if you're new to stream, you can just hit that follow button. That's free to do and supports the stream. Oh, we're playing match 1, game 3 versus Living End as Yorion mid-range, I guess. 4C Yorion Pile. It's like Niv Mizzet, but if you cut Niv Mizzet and played like other cards, that actually made sense, I suppose. Glimpse of Tomorrow. It's like, that's Cascade Warp World. I have not played Paper with Yorion, I don't really plan to. I mean, I guess I might at some point, but I don't have any of these decks built. Yeah, this is a keep. Double Veto, I think, just makes it a keep. If I only had... well... I guess two vetoes is good. Yo, we got a donation from Anonymous for $20. Thank you. Appreciate it, Anonymous. Alright, so I'm gonna get Catch Fish now. One thing I could have also done that I didn't consider is perhaps I should have just played the Hallowed Fountain tapped on turn 1, then played the fetch. That actually would have been better, I think, to hide a little bit of information, but, you know, is what it is. Endurance is actually a really good pickup. Now I have 2 layers of protection, essentially. Does Living End play Fire Ice? It doesn't, because that doesn't really contribute to its plan. So much of the deck is taken up by Cyclers that I don't think you really can. Land. Yeah. I really hope to draw a land next turn, I think. I could have done the same thing I did in game 1, which is just pitch 2 cards to Bin Fury, but I don't think that's worth it this time. Alright, I think I'm gonna discard Omnath to discard, rather. I could endurance them. That might actually be better. I guess I'll let them put the Cascade Spell on the stack. Oh yeah, Kanister was playing this deck. So I think I'm just gonna endurance them instead. I think it's really hard for them to win. Because you can't fawn that. Like, there's like some weird scenario where so I get endurance back and they get nothing. Cool. I will not shuffle anything in because I want the land in graveyard for Wrenn and Six. I want the Living End in their graveyard because I don't want them to shuffle Living Ends back in. Because you can run out of Living End in that deck. Now with if I have another white source, the Ephemerate plus Veto I think is nearly unbeatable. Probably supposed to just cast this now, because my mana is at a premium. They can't really do much with just 2 mana. I don't really want to play Omnath here. If I had an Omnath in my graveyard, I probably would, but I think that really does anything. Yeah, Yorion life total control. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I mean, I don't think they can win through the double veto, essentially. I don't think they'll have enough turns to, essentially. Like, I think I'll just have them dead before any of that happens. I wish my mana weren't so awkward, but that's okay. I think maybe I punted by not fetching a second white source. I think I'm just gonna play a land, say go. I don't think playing the Omnath out actually does anything. If I had a white source, I probably... I don't know. Kinda doesn't matter. Down. I don't know how many living ends. Usually it only plays 3, right? So if I just veto this one, they're like kind of loo. I think they're kind of loo, right? Probably good. Also a good draw. They can start hardcasting stuff? That doesn't really concern me, I think. So I've gotten rid of 3 living ends. I don't really think they play a 4th. Oh, if I thought they played a 4th, I should have left up the Sacred Foundry instead. Shit. I hope that doesn't cost me, but... Alright, well, the Fluster Storm I think is good enough now. Alright. Won 3 games! Pay out that prediction. I mean, that was really just a showcase of how good Dove and Veto plus Teferi is versus their deck. So, alright, I'll start another prediction. Run a little bit longer prediction time. Let's see, shout out to the donation that happened. Anonymous, I owe, let's see, one chest from JW. We'll open that real quick. Ooh, ad nauseum and 15 play points. Yeah, Big Dumb Idiots typically do not line up very well versus ad nauseum. This song's a banger. Alright, gonna get a little bit more water, be right back, chat. Again, if you want to support the stream, hit that follow button, that's free to do. Donate to that link, and Twitch Prime subs go towards it as well as regular subs. So just think about what you can do to support. If you're gonna use a regular sub, just donate the money directly, please. Twitch Prime subs, though, that's a different story. So be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see, we got any betters? One better? One person, 9,000 on yes, 0 people on no? Well, bets don't really work unless if both sides bet, so let's get some other bets on the other side as well. But I will fire up the second match soon, so get your bets in, chat. Oh, that's a big one on no. I guess gotta go against the grain. Easy win? Easy win, you say? I don't know. Maybe it'll be easy, maybe it won't. Like, that last match we got destroyed game 1, the other 2 games were actually easy, so... I don't know. That is kind of an interesting one to think about, you know? It's way better odds than your last prediction. Yeah, someone just, There's a lot of points being bet. It's kind of funny. I feel like someone's close to open all again. I feel like it's shop is close to open all. Every game might end with a Wrenn ping to oh, jeez, that's so hard, but I'll try. I'll try to make it happen just for you, Wonder Pro. Jeez, that is really not that easy, though. Christ. I'm basically just keeping any hand versus Allura's deck if possible. Unless I know specifically it's Hammer, then I might switch it up. If it's Burn, this is like a... Okay, it's not Burn. Be Shadow. Or just like Rakdos Pile or Mardu Pile. Right. I think what I'm actually supposed to do is just play land go and see what they actually do on their turn. So I want to be protected versus a Dash Ragavan. Obviously, like, you could just like main phase prismatic ending that, but I think that's worse than being protected from Ragavan for this turn cycle. Prismatic ending that. Sure. Don't really care. Fine. I think what I'm going to do is just Helix this thing now, though, so I don't waste my mana. Generally let the Surveil resolve first to see what happens. It's a good pickup. So I can fetch... I could play this... and just witness back the land. Seems kind of appealing, actually. I could also witness back Helix, though. That might be better. I think Helix is cheaper. So far, they've only shown Mardu colors, so I'm not concerned about, like... I think basically this kills all the creatures I care about. There might be a dash drag. If it's just a dash drag, I might just let it hit me once and, like, carry on with my day. Roxa. I need this Fury. Oh, they don't have a land drop? Even more iconic duo. That, Crooksodecks never having lands, and Crooksing me to, like, discard a random card from my hand. Basically basically just be a Ravenous Rats that's not very good. It's basically just an iconic duo is what I'm trying to say. Yo, we got a $20 donation from Sten626. Thanks. Oh, that's actually a good pickup. Is it still correct, though? They're probably going to take Yorion. Remember when they prismatic ending my abundant growth, and I have, like, literally no issues casting my spells? That's kind of a head scratcher. Solitude. Okay. I mean, it is a Flame Tongue Kavu, I guess. It's more of a duplicate, I guess, than a Flame Tongue Kavu. Alright, so I'll get one of the Triumphs out of my deck. Probably blue, green, red. I'm gonna just attack and play my Yorion. If they kill my collateral in response, fine, so be it. Also, I guess there's like a small chance I shouldn't attack in case if they are actually Death Shadow. Oh, if you leave one in your deck... Right, they're gonna kill it. Oh. Okay, fine. I thought they were gonna kill the other one. I guess they just can't beat a 4/5 flyer. I think you can leave one in your deck. I'm not sure it actually matters that much. I have to draw Eternal Witness. I think that would literally draw. Oh, they are Death Shadow. I have some regrets then. Okay, if they're Death Shadow, I don't really like attacking with this thing randomly. It's just kind of a spew. Well, is the game going to end like this? Who can say? Actually, I think it is correct to attack again. Red, white, red. So if they, like, shock themselves again, I suppose they die. They're kind of incentivized to fetch shock as well, like... Oh, didn't. Interesting. It's a really good draw, actually. Okay, so I think what I should do is just... this should fetch... I'll just bounce the Death Shadow. Okay. I guess they don't have anything? Ah, shit. If I'd left this untapped and played Breeding Pool, this would have worked out, but I think as it is, I can just like cast. They need to deal with this on their turn with mana. If they fetch, they're dead. So it kind of doesn't actually end up mattering, I think. And some spam calls according to my Fitbit. But get killed, I guess, by random burn spells from the Yorion midrange deck, which that is not how I expected that game to go. That is not exactly how I expected that game to go, to be quite fair. Alright, these are fine. This is okay versus discard. This is worse than Veil of Summer versus them, but... these are only okay, too. I don't think Teferi is actually very good versus them. It's, like, exactly okay, but... I guess I'll even one Teferi. Because it is still, like, a white bitch card that does something else, you know? Like, I think Endurance to clean up the worst stuff matters more, relatively speaking. Alright, anyways, I'm not going to attack unless if I, like, literally have nothing else going on. Obviously, that was a weird game where, like, attacking them actually ended up working out, but I think pretty often it won't look like that. It's just like, we poked them 3 times and then just had, like, 9 points of burn in hand. This is a Jeskai control game, I guess. Which Sukanik was so fond of. Like, you're dead because you took damage randomly. Alright, well, we're playing against Loris, so I'm gonna keep this hand. Obviously, like, you get Thoughtseize, shrug. Which land to play on turn 1 is kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't not expect to keep this Wrenn and Six. To be quite fair. Like, I would be shocked if I still had this Wrenn and Six after this Thoughtseize. Whoa, they took 3? Interesting. If I draw another land, I'm probably not even going to play out the Triumph. Alright, now I think I should play out the Triumph. I don't think that hand was unplayable, though. I think it was fine. It's just, like, on the lower end of what's fine, you know? Yeah, if they have another discard spell, it obviously makes sense, but... What? Alright, well, I'm gonna fetch Mountain and try to shoot it. Like, this doesn't make a lot of sense. What was the plan here, exactly? I don't understand why this was played into that. Does anyone have an explanation for that play? Like, that seems really not good. Okay, like, I'm fine. I got a 2-for-1? Question mark? I don't understand that. The explanation is they made a mistake. Fair enough. So I can put Bolt into hand, bottom the Fountain, and just fetch and play the Abundant Growth, which seems kind of appealing. Another Wrenn and Six. Sick. Yeah, so we're kind of doing it. Obviously, like, they didn't have the best draw, but you're always allowed to mulligan. Playing the Channeler into the Wrenn was, like, a decision that I suppose you're allowed to make. Are they going to play 3 Death Shadows? That would be kind of terrifying, honestly. Because it would all be 2/2s. I could only bolt one of them away. Although if I drew Solitude, it would actually just be the biggest blowout, so I don't know. Okay. So this turn cycle, I think, is just Wrenn, pick up a land, say go, leave a bolt, bolt their thing, untap, play Omnath plus something else, probably. Lightning Helix? Lightning Helix would have been really good. I don't want them, like, untapped. Like, if I wait until their turn to bolt, they might just, like, bolt me and save their Scourge, and that's, like, kind of a disaster. I'm way ahead on resources, so maybe, like, we just have to play a normal game and not get punked out. Then it'll be smooth sailing. Right, Endurance hits a bit, because... Actually, maybe they should take Ephemerate, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like, if they attack me and play Scourge, the Scourge is literally dead on their next upkeep, which is kind of insane if you think about it. Okay. Solitude is actually my best draw, I think. If I just Solitude the DRC, that's just a 2-for-1. Clean 2-for-1. So if I draw that, clear to the DRC... Ooh, they're attacking me. Yeah. I guess that also makes sense. The 1 to carry left in. Alright, so this should be a good turn. I'm not... Or... We have a red floating in case I draw Lightning Helix. That was the reason to leave a green floating, but that's okay. I was thinking about Lightning Helix or Lightning Bolt versus Utopia Sprawl, so it's like kind of close, I suppose. But I have such a huge like tempo advantage now. I think it's gonna work out. Like their hand's Shadow Unknown. Like they can spend their turn killing my Teferi. I don't really care. Ephemerate always saves my Omnath now, so it's like kind of not that easy for them to do anything that actually scares me, you know? In fact, I think I'm supposed to use Ephemerate as just a draw too. Like, attacking them's not particularly helpful. And I'm trying to, like, go for the outside shot. I get to run ping them down. Wonder Pro style. So, you know, there is that. We're hoping. There has to attack. My fairy, which means I should do this now. Solitude? Solitude would be the nuts. Oh, there it is. One card late. Whatever. I was gonna use that mana anyways. I envisioned the game ending up looking like this. Boomdale, if that makes sense. I didn't really explain it at the time, but I envisioned this happening. Or did you mean last turn, I guess? I'm not sure. If you meant last turn, sure. destroyed because that's what happens when you play mid-range decks versus Amulet Titan nowadays. I see Triska Decaphobia for 13 gift subs. Yeah, we're not. I mean, I think that stuff is just way too hard to accomplish. Look at Charmal versus Plum. Not even that good. Jeez. My opponent doing math on whether I'm dead. Bad sign. Alright, so they played around me having a lightning bolt instead of just being like maniacal. It's not, that's like the opposite of what I want to draw. And now because I've played these lands like this, I have to like do this. I don't think my life total actually matters, but you know, I guess it hypothetically could. Minus 20k points? How do you have so many points without being a sub? Like, isn't like the point rate very low if you're not a sub? Okay, so they just have bounce land 3 times, play Titan. Sad. You have 33.6k points? I see. I just underestimate people's willingness to just lurk and gather points, I guess, hours on hours on end. Alright, yeah, I'm kind of fucked. Charmal's not even that good versus them. Like, it would take me so long to Charmal one of their lands. Christ. Aside in Dovin's veto? Oh, tier 1 only gets 20% more instead of 2x? I see. This is turn 3, chat. This is turn 3. I'm really hoping that one of their lands is in the wrong zone, but I'm still, like, kind of comically dead. If one of their lands is, like... If the Vesuva or Sunhome is in their hand and they somehow don't play it, I can survive, I guess, 1 turn, but... I'm mostly dead in the water, I think. In this game. I'm comical amounts dead. I feel like this person is playing very cleanly with their deck. Then how did you just bet, Kelv? It looks like you just bet yes. Yeah, I was just dead to Valkit, Bazooka, or Double Valkit, or whatever, you know. I was dead to a million things. It didn't really matter what those things were. You broke the law? It's okay. Oh, you can bet 0 points? That's very weird that you're allowed to bet 0 points. I don't think Ice Fang does very much. You bet negative points on the wrong side. Oh. Yeah, I'm kind of fucked. I just need a good draw, but there's like, it's kind of hard to have a good enough draw versus them. I'm actually going to kind of Wrenn and Six versus them, which is kind of maniacal, but I also think it doesn't do that much. Why are you allowed to bet 0 points? It's like kind of weird that that's allowed. It is like a nonsensical bet. I don't think I ever have time for cycling lands in this matchup. I'm just going to fetch both of them. The Grazer! It's in! Citizen Graze. The Grazer can live. I'll allow it. I think it really matters what lands I get by this point because I have all my colors. Or if I pass, will they play their Titan? I guess they probably will, no matter what. Or maybe it's a Summoner's Pact into Titan, so I can veto the pact at least. So, let's see what they do. They know they have Castle Garenbrig. Got Cavern Souls. Fuck. Hope this works out. Probably won't. But we can always hope. So hope to get Charmaw off my Terry minus, I guess. So I can hope for Charmaw. I think I actually am supposed to kill the Grazer to just... So now I'm just gonna Ephemerate the Solitude now that it's in play to kill their stuff. I still basically want to draw a Charmaw, but I think this is just worth it. Like, now if they play Titan, I can just, like, Solitude it, and then, like, they'll play another one, and then I'll Solitude that one. It kind of works itself out, I think, in reality. I wonder what lands they'll get. I mean, like... So I know they have a Cavern in hand as well. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna flicker my Omna thing. They just need to find Charmaws. I think I actually just replaced this because finding a Charmaw has such huge value over replacement. No Charmaws to be found here, chat. I might not have a fetchable land left that allows me to cast both Ephemerate and Veto on the same turn right now, so perhaps I should have thought more about that. Maybe just fetch the forest. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have to pact. Well, Wonder Pro Valakut doesn't do anything in their deck unless Dryad's in play. So you can also kill the Dryad with Ephemerate as well. Or with, like, Prismatic Ending for 3. Like, this Prismatic Ending's not doing very much, obviously. Valakut is, like, it's actually a colorless land. Like, it's not actually a colorless land, but it's a mostly, like... It's closer to Waste in their deck, except if you have Dryad out, they can just gun you down, you know? I mean, my best draw would be Eternal Witness, because I would have the literal full-blown lock of, of Witness, pick up Ephemerate, Time Warp, and then that entire loop is just, let's see, 3 + 1, that's 9 mana. I have easily that because of Omnath, and then like just hitting my land drops naturally. The entire loop is like exactly what you want. The song ticker seems to be broken. Oh, it actually is broken. Should be fixed now, though. No one else pointed that out, huh? Gonna check to see I don't have another better land to fetch. Oh, I have Steam Vents. Okay, I should just fetch Steam Vents then, I think. Well, it's ramming out ruins, except it kills your opponent and your opponent's stuff very quickly, so... I don't know, it's probably closer to, like... I don't really have a good analogy for it. Like, Valakut plus Dryad is unbelievable nonsense. Okay, so they're gonna pack for Titan and play it. Again, Eternal Witness would actually just be lethal on the spot, so that's what we're hoping for. Alright, so they can pack and Titan. It's been a long time since I've played Amulet Titan myself. The deck was really good when you were allowed to play with Summer Bloom, but now, obviously, that's not allowed. So 2 Titans down. Probably gonna flicker my Omnath this turn with the Ephemerate on the way back down on my upkeep. Do Urza Saga. Alright. Okay. What? Okay. Got my wood foothills. I think first order of business is to do this. They have a pact active, right? So if I kill this and this, they lose. Cool. I guess might as well do the fetch. Oh, right, it doesn't cost very much. No, they played a pack this turn to get the Titan. They played 2 packs. I vetoed the first one, they played a second one. So then just killing 2 of their green sources is lethal. We're really getting all the alternative win conditions out of the way in this league. Kill someone with Wrenn, have someone die to their summoners back because we double Stone Rain them with Charmaw. We're really just, we're getting all the value out, you know? Alright, game 3 on the draw. Do I want to cut, like... Do I want to cut a Fury for, like, a Flusterstorm? Maybe I want, like, 2 Flusters in my deck or something like that. Fluster's, like, not that good versus them, though. Is the actual issue. I feel like I got lucky to win that one. Like, in that one, my opponent didn't really do anything special. So, you know, that kind of shows you how bad this matchup is, I think. It's kind of atrocious because, like, your cards just don't line up very well. Alright, well, this is actually a pretty good hand. You just have to draw, like... You need to draw something, but... I'm not gonna mulligan a hand that has acceleration versus their deck. Hoping to draw Teferi. I wish I had Force of Vigor in my deck, but I don't. So, I'm just not playing any. That might be a mistake. Maybe the first copy is too good not to play. Fuck? Why did they keep this hand? I was really hoping for another land there. But, I mean, I don't think they'll have enough mana. I mean, sure, they'll get the Amulet into play, but I think it'll be a little bit short. I mean, obviously, I could be wrong. If they bounce on +3 drop, obviously, it'll look totally fine, you know? But they got Expedition Map instead, chat. So, I do not... I don't know. Alright, fetch land. Fetch land? Oh, we still have one turn. What's up, A-Wampa? Perhaps I don't understand you're allowed to mulligan. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. This is like a bizarre as fuck game. Fetch line would be really good though, chat. Okay. Oh, whoops. Can I control Z? I can. Heck. I don't think you used to be able to control Z that actually. But that you can. Everyone rejoice. So now I'm going to like body them, I think. You can have a construct. I don't think constructs are ever beating me, really. So if Ephemerate that, kill another land, then they're kind of in the. I have a witness behind, so yeah, they're kind of just like they're both screwed now. I'm just like not going to let them have lands anymore, I think. Because like I can just loop Ephemerate onto witness plus kill plus flicker charm wall, right? It just like how do they get out of this? I don't think they do. Imagine getting... Well, this is like more of a mid-range deck, I think, to be quite fair. So we got a donation from Awampa. Thank you for $15 donation, Awampa. Appreciate it. Alright, my opponent did not want to play anymore. Alright, we're 3-0. I don't think that third match is representative of what happens in that matchup. Be quite fair. I think I got extremely lucky, and Charmaw plus Ephemerate overperformed. Or the combo deck? Yeah, I don't know. I've always liked these like Time Warpy Wrenn and Six decks. My hand was really good. Like, I kept... Oh shit, A1, but that sucks. I'm glad you're supporting this campaign. Obviously, I feel for you. All right, new prediction up for the next match. If you want to gamble some channel points. All right, so we're currently 3-0 with 4-color Yorion in Modern. I think I got really, really lucky that third game. It's kind of unbelievable how lucky I got. I guess it's not unbelievable, it's just like, you know, sometimes people get lucky in matches of Magic. Anyways, yeah, shout out for the donation. I obviously understand, my father passed in July, that's why I'm back to doing this. Cancer fucking sucks, chat! Alright, I'm letting the prediction run for a bit more, though. Yeah, it's going to go on until October 31st, approximately, A-Wampa. I'm hoping to get closer to that lofty goal I set for myself, I suppose, is the best way of putting it. But I've said this a lot, many small donations add up pretty quickly, like $5 here, $10 there, $15 there, like, it really adds up. For the low cost of a booster pack or a collector booster, which is $8, you can contribute toward this campaign. You know? Alright, I'm gonna be right back, I'll get some more water. Thanks for everyone being here. Alright, we are back! We got some gamblers in the chat, too. Alright, firing up the next match. Get your gambles in if you want on the prediction. We are 3-0 currently with Yorion Eternal Pile. Deck seems pretty good, honestly. Like, I'm pretty happy I added a land because I think so many games are just about having your mana on time, and I don't know how to put this. I do not think I would have wanted Abundant Harvest most of those times. Brando. I think that's just like kind of a trap. I think that's why Kanister actually moved away from Abundant Harvest. Just having 0. Oh, I think this is a burn opponent in this format. They usually play blue-red in Legacy, but they play burn in this format. Well, this is an excellent hand versus burn. I'm not going to mulligan. No worse, though? Question mark? Oh, it's hammer, I guess. Yeah. Wrenn and Six. So, I think it's white. No. What the fuck? Is this the brought back? Is this brought back, like, random mid-range? Alright. There's some nonsense afoot. Interesting. Yeah, I'm trying to... Does anyone have a link to that list? If someone has a link to that list, I would like to see it about now. I know roughly what their deck does, but I don't, like, actually know what their deck does. Jesus brought back? Walking Ballista. Yeah, it has Showdown of the Scalds. That's why. It has 4 Showdown. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that looks correct. Looks like they're kind of mana screwed. Oh, they only have 23 lands in their deck? That's not that many. Except 3 damage. That deck doesn't really, like, it's not a burn deck, so you can take some damage and it'll be fine. Frags? So for 1. This Omnath is going to be a huge tempo swing, as it often is. This is the list Dumic made a video on. Fair enough. I did not watch that video. I don't have, like, infinite time, so... Opponent's conceded. Yeah, like, they can't win after I produce, like, 8 mana worth of stuff. Yo, Cran, thanks for the $50 donation to the campaign. Really appreciate it, buddy. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Alright, that was kind of a bloodbath. I don't think I need Time Warp Infinite versus them. What do I need, though? What's that? Fury intensifies indeed. They don't really have anything threatening. I'm kind of like pre-boarded for them in a lot of ways. Oh, I guess Endurance is like not the worst first product pack. It seems pretty good so far, but I don't know how much that's me getting lucky and how much it, like the deck. To be fair, Tommy Ashton made top 4 of the MTGO PTQ with a deck that looks very similar to it. So I think something in this vicinity obviously makes sense, is how I would put it. Do I actually need Teferi versus them? Oh, Teferi's good versus brought back an Ephemerate, so you probably do. Yeah, probably just gonna side in 1 Endurance for the Time Warp, because I don't think you actually need Time Warp. Obviously, it's, like, good, but kind of, like, I just want to make sure I don't get, like, steamrolled by random creatures, you know? A lot of versions of this deck play Counterspell, and I kind of think that's the wrong approach. I think it's just really hard to leave up the mana. Obviously, like, it's nice to have Counterspell in the late game, or, like, once you're developed versus, like, an opposing control deck or Tron or something, but I don't know. I'm just not about it. Alright, well, keep. Sounds pretty good, honestly. You can cast your spells, which is not always the case with these decks, is how I would put it. Correct? Green, blue, white. Free Astrolabe? I don't think you want to do that, but you maybe think you want to do that, I don't know. Wrenn and Six looks insane versus my opponent's deck too, honestly. Let's see. I'll give them 1 card. It's like, obviously not ideal, but I think I kind of just need to cycle some of these. It kind of sucks that they have double Sentinel, otherwise it wouldn't be a big deal, but I feel like their deck should play 24 lands, almost for sure, but I don't know. Can they beat a 3-4? We'll find out. Maybe, I guess? The answer seems like maybe. Nah. Bags? Okay. I think Gift Storm did not age well, but I'm also not a Gift Storm expert. So, Take what I say with a grain of salt. Stav Brenner. No, I don't think it's great. I am not saying maybe here. I'm taking a beating now. What's up? So they know I don't have like a Wrath in my deck because that's not how this deck is really built, but I also can't play Fury on this turn cycle. They also know that, so that's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. That is a good card for them to hit right here. Alright, I'm at 6. Alright, guess I just have to give them 2 cards. Esper Sentinel has been really impressive this game. I don't think I'm allowed to, like, not give them cards, essentially. I mean, I could Teferi balance, but I know they have a Ragavan, so it doesn't really help anything. Yeah, actually that's the exact problem with Storm. It got power crept way out of existence, and, you know, there's really no way of winning that. Alright, game 3, I'll be on the play. I should have more endurances in my deck, is what I've realized after that game. I'm gonna cut 2 Teferis. I mean, I enjoy Gift Storm as... I like... The card Gifts Ungiven, I think, is a really sweet card. I think the problem is the deck just got... how do I put it? MH2 was not kind to the deck. MH1 was also kind of not kind to the deck, honestly, but, you know. Be good versus none. I think I'm just gonna play Tap Plan. So, I really just want to draw a fetch, or, like, Mana Source. Even Utopia Sprawl would be good. I'm just too paranoid of Ephemerate. I just main phase this shit all the time, so... I'm getting a second red source because I have Fury in my hand. Also, I want to be able to cast Lightning Helix. So, it's kind of cowardly, but problem is there are a lot of lands that don't even cast this spell I want to cast right there. I mean, I kind of feel like it's not going to work out how I want it to. Oh, I guess it did. Oh, there might be a brought back, though. The actual issue. If there's a brought back, I probably should just endurance pitching. Oh, cannot. Okay. Let's see. Cannot cast brought back that way. No land's sad. If I can solitude pitching and Omnath, I guess it's not the worst. It's not ideal, but I wish I had an Ephemerate here. It would line up perfectly. But I don't. Kind of rude. I added a land to the deck, actually. Frozen Phoenix. I added exactly one land. I cut the second time work for a land from Canister's deck. But I don't think it's unreasonable, to be quite fair. Might have Hardcast Solitude, so be it. Looks like they do. It's kind of unfortunate. It's been so hard for me to have mana sources this game, which is, I think, the primary way this deck loses games, if I had to guess. Like, their deck only has 23 lands. And yet, I'm getting mana screwed? Sucks. I think I just have to play for, like, the real play. Just pretend they don't have it, but obviously if they do, they'll kind of suck. This is kind of unreasonable. Maybe they have nothing else left in hand. But they missed one land drop, so I think it's like kind of hard for them not to. That's a free card for them as well. That sucks. Ugh. Okay, good. They didn't have Ephemerate, so the game's not immediately over. I think if the Ephemerate the Fury, I'm literally dead, so I just have to hope their hand isn't very good, but I think it's like has to be like 2 spells at least. So the hand's Bragavan and 2 unknowns. I mean, if you have the thing, you have the thing. Can't really afford to take damage, so yeah, so they have brought back. Sucks. I can't really play around it there because I think taking 3 damage is also like losing, which kind of sucks, but whatevs. Right, give me Ephemerate deck. Oh wait, I don't want Ephemerate. I don't know. I'm basically fucked now. Maybe not. Oh, fuck, I clicked no! Oh my god! I meant no for the 2 life that I was gonna click next. That's really bad. Now I can't. I really can't win now, I think. It was already going to be tough, I think, but that obviously doesn't help matters whatsoever. Like, it's pretty easy to imagine a universe where if I just draw a fetch, Omnath fetch, put Yorion in the hand, almost cast it would almost be good enough, but, you know. I'm gonna bounce some button growth, actually. That's mine. Bouncing that doesn't really do much. Remember when I could have had an Omnath, too? It's out, honestly. Chat, remember when I clicked no and didn't put an Omnath into my hand? If I lose because of that, I'll probably just like go ballistic. I would have been in fantastic shape, I think, if I just have an Omnath out, you know? I think I'm gonna target no one. As funny as that seems. Oh, Omnath needs Wrenn and Six kills only. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave this back. I don't think like trying to kill them with small ball damage actually does much. I think I'm just building towards like a Yorion flicker to win the game. Just want to make the game more interesting. I guess it is at that. Won't deny that. I was trying to. I was just overpaying for it. Alright. Despite being down in Omnath, I still won the game, like, relatively easily, I guess. I don't know how I managed to click no, but it happened. We won that match. We're 4-0 in this league. Alright. Running prediction for the last match of the night. Will I win this match? 5-minute prediction. If you're new to the stream, hit that follow button. That's free to do and it supports the stream. If you really want to support the stream, we're taking donations for American Cancer Society at this link. All subs, cheers, bits, whatever, they all go towards that. Coaching sessions this month as well. There is a coaching session discount as well. If you use the coach discount command as well, you would have to book through the coaching link as well. So, we're trying to do our best. We're 4-0 in this league, so really, everything's going great. Everything's going swimmingly. Alright, I'll be right back one sec. And thanks for everyone being here. What's up, bed? How you been? Sweating prediction right out. Before in a league. Yo, Fed, welcome back, finally. I did miss you, buddy. I was wondering when you would finally come back to the Jarvis side. And now you're finally back. Relearning Modern? Yeah, I've been winning a lot in Modern with a bunch of different decks. I'm 4-0 with this deck. aka Money Tribal. I could have Time Warp for Third Wooded Foothills, so... I think the Azorius Yorion deck is also good, honestly. I think Hammer Time's clearly pretty good. And like Blue-Red Murktide's decent, Jun Saga's decent, and I've done a reasonable amount of winning with all of them, so I don't know. Modern's like kind of good, I think, despite like the high power level of the MH2 cards. The Kahira ones? Sure, I think they're reasonable. They've been winning a lot. It's kind of funny that like Blue-White turned into a stacks deck instead of just like a counter all of your spells deck. I mean, there's a lot of games where it just like casts a million counter spells too, obviously, but... Anyways, thanks for the sub. We are still trying to fundraise for ACS this month, and your sub will contribute to it, so shout out. Dude, what are we at? We're at 3305. This session we've raised 20, 55, 105. 105, and there was a few earlier off air that were raised, so you know, we're doing well, chat. We're doing well. Will we get to 10K by the end of the month? Probably not. But, you know, that's One sec. I think they're kind of realizing they're in a tough spot. So they actually took Fury. It's kind of interesting. I want more information before deciding what to do. I guess I could to Fury bounce that, but I think that's just worse than doing this. Now, do this. And stack it so the evoke is on the bottom of the stack in case if I draw Ephemerate off the Thought-Knot trigger. I think maybe now I don't want to trade damage because of Reality Smasher. So basically I want to fog 3 damage, I think. Just hope it works out. E-tron for the trophy match, chat. E-tron for the trophy match. Sorry. Okay. It's kind of a I'm just priced into doing this now so I don't take damage. Wait, they just like... Oh, they hit Smasher. Okay. That's not great for me, honestly. Where you are. I think I've decided what I want to do. I think Teferi plus Sego is the best play. Block it. Yeah, I thought about that. Maybe that is better, actually. Okay. This is almost never the right play. I would not recommend doing that. Opponents. You should just like untap and see what you draw. Like, EOT shoot there makes no sense. Like, there's so many... You could draw just something much better, and then it would just work out much better for you. Oh, that sucks. Okay. I'm okay with that. Okay with that. I don't know what's going on anymore. You have defeated my one-stop thief. Yeah, LOL is right. This has gotten much better for me, obviously. I'm not gonna risk it. I should just cast this. I could draw nothing thing. Do the best draw. Solitude was fine. So. Okay. Might have like they need a their deck or something. I fetched. Alright, we got punch. Remember, I can cast a Solitude off the Abundant Growth Island. Right, so they're gonna map for this tower. No, I'm gonna play Smasher this turn. Okay. It's better than Swords to Plowshares against that deck because it's a triggered ability, so you don't even have to discard a card. So it's basically just get wrecked. Okay. Okay, chat. Okay, that's good. Get through everything. And more importantly, get me some life. Alright, I've turned around very quickly. I don't say I'm in full control, but I'm in a pretty good position. Went from like 0 to everything very quickly. And 2 good cards and 1 mediocre card, but Nice. Those are not ideal. I guess I could just use 2 burn spells on it, and that actually makes sense. Yeah, they're kind of uber dead now, chat. Guess they could have like, oh, let's just clear my board, but that's like not the end of the world. They're getting bridge, but if I draw ending, it doesn't do much. I've witnessed for iteration. I could also just witness a Helix to get that back. Okay, convenient. Easy mode. Yeah, I mean, I don't think E-Tron is aged well either, is the other issue. I'm sorry if there are any E-Tron lovers out there. E-Tron didn't start well either. Yeah, maybe something like that. Alright. Kind of a long game one, but barely pulled it out. Fetching Snowlands, I think, for Kaleido actually matters a lot in this matchup, but... Well, these have to be good. If they're not good, like, why would I even have them by sideboard? I don't love the bullets or the Ulysses. I don't think they're that good. Whoops. Hold on. I'm kind of afraid of Chalice, but like at the same time, ending does kill Chalice. Vito and Flusterstorm have to be good versus E-Tron. Flusterstorm is like a brick versus them. I don't know what you're talking about. Vito's like defensible, but Fluster's like actually a brick. What? I mean, they played Thought Not Seer Eldrazi Temple, Eldrazi Temple. I'm gonna cut these. I mean, obviously you could make a case for the bolt to stay, but I don't think it's very good. It's really hard to Flusterstorm in All-Stuss effectively. I guess it's like not hard to Flusterstorm it, like technically speaking. It's hard to like make the Flusterstorm do what you want it to do. Round 3, game 2, for some amount of marbles. I think I'm actually supposed to keep, but this obviously looks insane. Yeah, I mean, I actually think it's a good troll because Utopia's Sprawl leaps you in mana and you have the iteration. I'm just gonna play Charm on turn 2. Right? Yeah. This is so stupid. Holy shit. Oh my god. They play the tower second, so I'm gonna go after the tower. If I iteration into Ephemerate, it's actually over. Wrenn is not that good here, unfortunately, but whatever. We can't really complain, right? Yeah, they gotta draw the double. So. Iteration to Ephemerate, that's the plan, yeah. My draw became broken, is how I would put it. That is not it, chat. That is not it. That is really not very good. I also assume they have a TKS. Does that mean I should just... no, it doesn't mean I should do that. I think what I'm supposed to do is just... do this, unfortunately. Oh, I even... This fetch pattern might have been incorrect, although I can fix it, probably. I don't know, I didn't do the math. I probably should have. This should name... Yeah, white. This probably should just name... Wait. Oh, wait, no, I'm fine. Still work. No, it doesn't. Fuck. How did I manage to pick a color that doesn't work? That was really bad. Holy shit. How did I fuck that up? Alright, whatever. I could have named, like, literally any other color and that would have worked out, but whatever. That was, Oh, shoot, I should have grabbed Yorion. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I can still grab it next turn, though. There's actually a reason not to grab it this turn because of another thought knot, I suppose, but... God, I can't believe I picked that color. That's just so bad. Time for Smasher. I should have just named Black, actually. Should have thought about it more. I'll actually just let them go it. I don't know why they attacked it with both. I don't think that does anything. I think I have enough to attack, pick up Yorion, flicker all my shit. Okay, yeah, not enough. Let's say only this crit. That I guess. Should I flicker these Utopias for all? Probably. It's probably, like, technically correct. Those... Oh. Might want blue. For, like, time warp or something. Put them on basics? I don't think that really matters. I mean, I guess it could, hypothetically, but I don't think it actually matters. If only we had an idol on the blossoms? Guess. I don't know. I really wish I had, like, not messed up that turn where I could have, like, cast 2 spells. It would have been a lot better. Okay. I'm not double blocking. I think that's just, like, what the fuck was that attack? Okay, this makes more sense, I suppose. It's gonna work out well, fine for me still, I think. A little black floating. Use on the Omnath to exile with a Reality Smasher. Okay, so it looks like I get everything, right? Assuming there's a touchable land left in my deck, and I believe there is. I can just, like, get a tap shock as well. Although, maybe I should get a second point source? I should get a second. I want to cast both endings this turn, I think. Wait, I have... Oh, no, I had that on top. There was no reason to do this. Whoops. That was kind of stupid. Okay. Yeah, no, this didn't make a lot of sense. I should have saved myself 2 life. A Smasher, it's not a big deal, so I should just attack. I was thinking I should kill that because it's a blocker for next turn, but it can't really get out of control, right? So. Oh, I did not play this one very well, but it looks like I'm still okay, which is probably a testament to how good the deck is. Weapon style, that is, these are there. I don't know what that is. That was a Yorion zone, I guess. Didn't have anything? Saying. This is game 2, we're up game 1. If I do that, they have to block with that, then I don't really see how they get out of this, right? Like, then they're just priced into blocking forever. I suppose I should have used Fury, actually. Because this might, like, put off, like, a random ensnaring bridge or some nonsense. But I think it'll be fine. Because Time Warp's actually really good with Planeswalkers is the other reason. Like, Time Warp is kind of good in mid-range decks, to be fair. Like, that's the actual reason I think it's in the deck. Is there any reason to play this Fury out? Not really. Like, they can really only make 1 creature per turn. And if they make 2 creatures, I can just, like, Fury it. And if they play Karn, like, that doesn't work. I don't know, it seems like they're kind of dead. The turn 2 Charmal was really, really, really disgusting. Like, what they can do here is make a blocker and play another blocker, and then I just cast Fury, and then, like, they're dead. So. We tried really hard to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Yeah, pretty much. Anyways, if you're new to the stream, you know, sometimes that shit happens to the best of us, or the worst of us. So if they have another land, Ballista for 2. Okay, I guess a Ballista for 2 plus the color could stabilize. That's kind of terrifying. Okay, well, that does not work. Anyways, also if you're new to the stream, we're trying to fundraise for ACS. Check out that link. Ross, I've literally seen you make a misplay. And then you, like, face-palmed. Alright. 5-0! We got a 5-0, chat! I'm at 1906. I'm a liar? About which part? Chat, can we get some donos for the fundraiser? I think this deck is good, obviously. I did not even play remotely close to perfect. And it still won. Yo, Wonder Pro, thanks for gifting us up to 1 Mr. Lee. God. Really, just a perfect deck, you know? Alright, yeah, so, yeah, deck is great. I'm mediocre with it, but it didn't matter. So... What happened to Jarvis? You rich? Oh, yeah. You're rich. Just search for modern playable, sort high to low, and there you go. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like... This deck was incredibly inspect. It actually... With all the versions of cards I wanted to use, the Hollow Fountain is out of place. I accidentally misclicked on the wrong Hollow Fountain, but with the Fluster Storms I had, it actually broke my limit of 1300. Like, I chose the original Commander printing ones, and it was past 1300 to play this deck, but I think if you choose the cheapest versions, it's like probably like 1200, maybe 1100. So, there you go. But yeah, Money Tribal, good deck. Yo, Matt Lindy 007, $250 for the cause. Appreciated, Matt. Hope you are having a good one. I don't even know if Matt's in the channel or not, but, you know. He could be. He might not be. It looks like he is, though. 3 Ephemerate seems wrong. Yeah, I could actually buy that. I think the cards... I'm not thrilled about this many Lightning QSCs, and the Ice Wings are, like, kind of loose, too, I think, so... I think the version that Tommy Ashton played to a PTQ top 8 might make more sense, which, like, shaved down on these, like, random weird numbers and went up on other cards. So, if you're looking for that, you could probably go that direction, Node, and it would make sense, you know? So, yeah, that's this deck. Nice 5-0. Nice, not so clean 5-0, but, you know, we take them. A win is a win, you know?